And if you notice, they're very big. So it's gonna give it some great flavor. I'm gonna use my little beater here. I'm just gonna smash my garlic. Okay? Just wanna smash your garlic. Now don't get me wrong, you can use garlic powder if you don't like the big chunk of garlic. And if you let it cook out, you're not gonna taste it. So it's good, but you can also use garlic powder. So I'm taking my knife and I'm actually, I'm gonna chop it up. I'm gonna use one of my big knife. And I'm just gonna chop it up a little smaller. Chop everything up. So here I have my green pepper, my fresh onion, tomato, and garlic. And I also have already some chopped up scallion, okay? And here we call it green onion, okay? So I'm gonna put a little bit of that. And sometimes I like to chop up extra because then it saves me from anything else that I'm gonna cook later on. I'll have some leftovers, okay? So once I got this all chopped up fine, and as you can see, it's all chopped up fine. And I'm gonna bring it closer so you can see. And so again, that's my onion, green pepper, fresh garlic, and tomato, okay? Now, my frying pan is hot. And I'm gonna take some oil and I'm gonna put it in here. So I'm taking the oil, and I'm not using a lot, okay? And I'm gonna take half of my seasoning. I actually don't need all of my seasoning. Half my seasoning, and I'm sauteing it in the skillet. So I use half my seasoning, and I'm sauteing it in the skillet. And you can turn your stove down a little bit. The next thing I'm going to introduce to you, now remember I said in the beginning I'm cooking ackee and saltfish. Okay, so this is what it looked like. This is the fish that I'm going to use, and I'm showing it to you. Okay, that's the fish we're going to use. And it's actually cured, so it has salt in it. So what you have to do is you're going to rinse it off in a little bit of water. So I'm going to take, and you don't need the whole bag. Now if you like a lot of it in there, now it comes cut up in pieces. See that? And it's very salty. It has a lot of salt in it. So now I'm getting ready to put it in a little container with some water, okay? And I'm going to wash it off. Okay, you're going to hear me running my water because I'm washing all that salt off. So in the meantime, I'm stirring all my sauteed fresh vegetables right here. And I'm going to bring it closer so you can see. I'm turning my stove down, and I'm going to bring it closer so you can see as it cooks. Okay? So I'm washing off all my salt. Now when you wash the salt off, you're not going to feel any salt on it anymore. Okay, and this fish is called actually pola. Okay? And it's in a bag, it's cured. They sell it in the Winn-Dixie or Publix or even in the Caribbean store. Hey. Okay, so I wash my fish off, and if you notice, my onion, green pepper, fresh garlic, all of that is cooking. And as you see, it's sauteed, okay? It's cooking. It's cooking, and it smells good already. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to share this with you, okay? So now, I'm gonna take my pollock, which is my saltfish, okay? And I'm just gonna cut it up. You can even use your finger and mince it up, okay? And it's pretty much pre-cooked already, so you want to make sure you wash the salt off real good, okay? Because if you can't eat salt, and salt is not good for you anyway, okay? So I don't need a whole lot. I'm gonna rinse this piece off some more. See, I'm washing it off. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut it up all in here and I'm gonna let it cook. See, you wanna mince it up real fine. And there's no bone, it's boneless, so that's excellent. Don't have to worry about any bone. And if you're wondering why I'm cooking water, boiling water over here, that's actually for, I'm gonna be eating what I put in there with this, which is I'm gonna make boiled dumpling. Okay? Stay right there. So now I have that mix cooking. Okay? And I'm gonna turn my stove up just about between to 7. Okay, and I'm gonna let that cook. Okay, so now I showed you before, this is the kicker right here. Okay, this is what I'm gonna be putting in that pan. Okay, if you see the name of it, and it has water, and this is what it looks like when it's in water. Okay, so I'm gonna drain some of my water off. I'm gonna drain some of my water off. And sometimes, if you don't want to use the whole container, the whole can, okay, so this is what you get when you pour it out the can, okay? And I know you're saying, wow, that looks like scrambled egg, but guess what? It's not scrambled egg, guys. So it's called ackee, okay? So I'm gonna take a little bit. I'm not gonna use the whole thing because my kids are not crazy about it. They're American. They don't know what they're missing. Okay, so I'm gonna take about 2 of this and I'm just gonna put it in the skillet. I'm gonna let that cook. Okay, so basically I just have a taste, so I'm making this for me. Okay, the rest you can actually bag it up and you can put it in your freezer and freeze it. So now, okay, I'm gonna use a little black pepper. That's my little spice. A little Larry's. Okay, here we go. And like I said, it's salty now, so you don't want to put too much. You just want to put a little bit. Okay, just to give it some flavor. And here we are, we're going to stir it. Okay? Okay, I'm going to get a piece of hot pepper because I'm Jamaican and I love my hot pepper. Ooh, my goodness. So sit tight. I'm getting a little bit of pepper, and I'm going to show you the kind of pepper that I'm using. Now, the kind of pepper that I used to cook with, we used to cook in the island, Americans call it habanero, okay? We call it Scotch bonnet pepper. This is very hot, so you don't want to play around with this. So I'm just going to take one out, and I'm going to take a little piece, wash it off, and I'm just going to cut a little piece into what I'm making. Remember, this is very hot now, okay? And I'm gonna let that cook. Now you see how good that look? Okay, so we turn that down on low and we're gonna let that cook. Next up, we like to eat bananas. Still right here. So what I would eat with this that I'm making is boiled banana. Oh my goodness, you must be wondering, boiled banana? I didn't know you can boil banana. Yes, we can. We can boil banana. So I am actually gonna boil about four of them. Okay, I'm gonna wash them off. And like I said, you get the green, and these are green banana. You get it in Publix, Winn-Dixie, any one of those stores. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in the water, and I love to boil my banana in the skin because it's very healthy. There's a lots of iron in this banana, green banana. and I'm putting it in there, and I'm gonna let it boil. Okay, take off the little sticky, put it in, and it's good when you put it in, you kind of cut it, so when it boils, I didn't cut those, but when it boils, it's gonna come right open, very easy. And I'm letting that boil right now. Okay, so the next thing, stay right here. The next thing I'm getting ready to make, and you can show them. Okay, so I'm back. So as you see, I'm boiling the banana. Okay, now this is what you call a real Caribbean lunch. Okay, even though it's dinner time, I'm just having lunch. So I'm making now some boiled dumpling. Now remember, on Christmas morning, I shared with you fried dumpling. Oh my God, now I'm gonna show you the boiled dumpling, okay? So in my bowl, I have some flour, okay? And I have just about half a tablespoon of cornmeal, okay? So I'm mixing all that together, okay? This, I'm using about a half a cup of water, okay? And it doesn't have to be, it could be hot or cold, it doesn't matter. So I'm using half a cup of water, and I'm gonna just pour it in the flour, and basically I'm gonna turn it into a dough, okay? And if you notice, I didn't put any salt or anything like that, okay? All I did was put the flour and a little bit of cornmeal in it. Okay, and as the week comes, I'm going to be sharing also a day when it's just vegetable. For those of you who don't like to eat meat, who are vegan, vegetarian, oh my goodness, I have some awesome vegetarian dishes to share with you. Okay, so now I mix my flour, and I'm getting ready to make my dough into the dumpling, and it's gonna be called boiled dumpling. Oh my goodness, I bet you're licking your fingers right now. Oh my goodness. So I need a little bit more water. And if you notice, I'm coming to you live from my kitchen, so you're gonna see stuff all over the place, okay? So I'm kneading my flour. And you might say this is a lot of flour. Yes, it is. But guess what? I have leftovers. Awesome. 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 So I'm taking my flour out, and I'm just going to roll it in my hand. Now, if you remember from my last video, when I made the fried dumpling, okay, this is boiled dumpling. So kneading it out just like you would do a biscuit, and it's going to be in the shape of a biscuit, and you want to just press it out. Okay, press it out. And here I am, I'm gonna drop it in the pot, and I'm gonna let it boil. Now if you see in the pot, the banana turned dark, okay? And I also put a little bit of oil in it, okay? So here it is again. This is the second one. And you make as many of these as you want, okay? And they boil. Okay, so now I've made all my dumpling, and now it's boiling. Okay, so after everything is boiled, you're gonna take out, drain your water off, take your banana out, okay? You're gonna take your banana out, and if you notice, the banana is being cooked, okay? You're gonna take it out, and you're gonna peel it off the skin, and I will come back and show you the finished product. Thank you so much. I'm gonna be sharing later on with you. I'm making my kids taco for dinner. They're gonna have tacos, so I'm gonna show you how I do my tacos, okay? So thank you for checking in, and keep on watching Nina Cooking with Nina. Thank you. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. I am so excited to share this with you. I have my finished meal here. And remember, I showed you how to make the delicious Jamaican ackee and saltfish. And the Spanish way for the saltfish is called bacalao, okay? So here is my finished product, and this is what ackee and saltfish looks like. Oh my goodness, I'm getting ready to dig in, y'all. It is excellent. Thank you